as the centuries wear on, we'll find some majorly influential Western thinkers embracing Buddhist thinking explicitly. One of these will not be Ralph Waldo Emerson, who instead will be influenced by Hindu thinking in terms of the Brahman world spirit of which we are all a part. But for him, like the Catholic missionaries, the idea of emptiness or no self were depressing. This remorseless Buddhism lies all around, threatening with death and night. Every thought, every enterprise, every sentiment has its ruin in this horrid infinite which circles us and awaits our dropping into it. A much more positive view of Buddhism can be found in the life and writings of Henry David Thoreau. He very explicitly equates the love of many for Christ with his own love of the Buddha, and declared the Lotus Sutra his favorite scripture. And as well, famously, he lived the life, essentially, of an early monk in the wilderness, living alone in the woods on his own, recapitulating the lifestyle of the very earliest Buddhists. Arthur Schopenhauer is often blamed for Buddhism getting this wrong reputation as world-denying or pessimistic. He embraced Buddhism and even compared an awakening he had in his adolescence to the Buddha's own awakening. But his interpretation of Buddhism saw reality as a devouring monster, and the only escape is within, cutting oneself off from the universe, which is hardly the teaching of the Buddha, but it does inspire future thinkers to think about Buddhism. But it does inspire future Western thinkers in terms of their own thinking about Buddhism. Friedrich Nietzsche will take Schopenhauer's world-denying interpretation of Buddhism to heart and critique it in his Also sprach Zarathustra, thus spoke Zarathustra, where the Buddha's own message will be rejected in favor of a self-affirming existentialism, for which Nietzsche is famous. But he rejected the no-self doctrine as well as world-denying.